prosperity and abundance, peace, prosperity and abundance. Welcome back to Earth Goddess TV, Earth Goddess Gang. Y'all know what time it is. If you're new, welcome. Grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever your snack of choice is. And we're going to go ahead and jump into basically the Earth sign, the best for last. So today we're going to talk about Virgo and basically what I like about Virgo. Now, I've had plenty experience with Virgos within my whole entire life simply because I was raised by a Virgo man. I have a Virgo brother. and have I dated a Virgo? I don't know, I can't remember, but I've definitely had Virgo friends, and I just understand Virgos, females and males. I understand Virgos. So I had a lot of experience with Virgos. So let's get it, family. So the first thing I want to point out that I like about Virgos, because there are fellow earth signs, and the earth signs are basically known as the hardest working signs in the zodiac industry. I mean, come on. Earth signs, hard working is what we do, is what we're made of. So Virgos understand that hard work pays off, and they aren't afraid to dive head first and deep into projects, no matter what it takes. And I admire that about that Virgo energy, because it's mutable. They're able to adapt to any situation, and excel. Virgo all day every day. Now, one thing people really do not really notice about Virgos, they can be creative. It may come out in ways of maybe writing, art forms, music, dance, but Virgos can be creative. This is one thing that people do sleep on with the earth signs, is our creativity. But Virgos can be creative. They're very reliable, especially when it comes to like showing up for something, meeting project deadlines. Virgos are very reliable. I can say in all of my interactions, majority of my interactions with the Virgo, I really can't name a time I've ever really truly been let down by a Virgo. And it's not to say that Virgos are perfect and they don't have the capability of not letting you down. It just wasn't my experience with a Virgo. So I can vouch for them being very reliable in that sense, Aside from Taurus and Capricorn, these are the people you can probably call 3 in the morning if you break down on the road and your tires fucked up and you can't call AAA or whoever. The earth signs got you. Also, what I admire about Virgo, which I can say is an earth sign I kind of struggle with, is their patience. I have a little bit of patience, but Virgos, they have even more patience, So the type of impatience, that's like disturbing. Like, how do you have so much patience? I haven't really ran into a Virgo that's very impatient. That's all I can say. That's a very good quality as well. Depending on what else is in the chart, Virgos can be very kind at heart, especially when it comes to the people that they care for in their life, when it comes to maybe their spouse, their kids, close friends. Virgos don't really allow themselves to get close to a lot of people. So when they do have people that they do care about, they're very kind to those people. They're very protective of those people as well. So, with Virgos, I can say, I'm not going to say that. They're not boring. It just, with Virgos, it depends. It really all depends on with the Virgo, because if they're not interested in something, they really can't really fake it, but if they do have a high interest in something, then I can definitely see the extrovert like qualities, coming out of the Virgo. And that is also that mutable energy as well. Also, Virgos have very strong wills when they set goals to get things done and accomplished. 99.9% of the time, they hit those goals and accomplish everything they set out to do. That's one thing I can say about Virgos. When I say they have very strong wills, they're very relentless, especially when pursuing things that are important to them. So you can always depend on a Virgo, especially if they say they're going to do something, launch a product or some type of project. Look for it, because they will do it. They are good at keeping their word, especially when it comes to anything they're putting their name on. I can say that Now, one thing I can say about Virgos, just dealing with them, they do have an issue with this perfectionist streak, but that's only because they take pride in everything that they engage in or put their energy into, and you gotta respect it. They're the type of people who's like this. They feel like either you do it and you do it all the way, or don't do it at all. And I can definitely, as an Earth sign, respect that about a Virgo. So I would say the perfectionist streak is not really a bad quality. Just make sure you're kind of balanced. That just means that you care about the things that you want to put your time and energy and engage in. And there's nothing wrong with that. That also leads me to the next thing that I like about Virgos is that they're very self aware. Sometimes they can be self aware to a fault, but if it's healthy, they can be very aware of themselves, and they can understand, their strengths, their weaknesses, and they know how to basically go forward from there to the plan and actually conquer those things. Virgos are very, very, very good at that, which I really admire. And, I did mention, I guess that goes into that mutable energy as far as in, being that we are earth signs, a lot of earth signs do get, a lot of slack for like just being stubborn or boring or lazy, but I don't really think that's the case. And of course, I'm an earth sign, so of course I'm going to say that. But, you know, Virgos, they represent to me like, when it comes to the earth signs, they represent like the wizards of the earth signs because they're highly intelligent as well. I almost forgot to mention that. Virgos, when it comes to like how they think, intelligence, analytics, they how their mind works is almost like magical. And I've seen that all across the board on every Virgo I've ever dealt with. And of course, I've been raised by a Virgo, and my brother is a Virgo. So I've seen those two qualities and those two off top. They can be reliable, like I mentioned before. They're very honest. Now, it's not to say that, because I know people can be like, well, I've been with a Virgo and they lied. And it's not to say that because they're a Virgo, they won't lie, because it's not saying Virgos don't lie. Everybody lies. Everybody has lied. So, yeah, but most of the time when they're in dealing with interactions or dealing in any type of projects, they're honest in their dealings with people. I haven't really had too many or any bad experiences with the Virgos, and I want to say a positive, conscious Virgo. I haven't had those type of experiences. They're very good at solving problems as well, because again, that analytical, mutable energy, and they also can ground themselves too, so they won't get to the point where they're too in their head. They're good problem solvers. And they're actually quite efficient and quite quick at solving problems as well. That's one thing I also admire, about the Virgos, is how their mind works. And then, as far as in how they absorb the information, they're able to basically spit it back out and have everyone around them understand that information. So that's one thing I also admire about the earth sign Virgo, aside from them being an earth sign, and that I have, kind of good luck with Virgos. That's what I like about Virgos. What's there really not to like when it comes to, the mindset of a Virgo? So that was all that completes as far as in what I like about the Virgo. We're going to go ahead and do the Taurus video. We save the best for last. And I will see you all in the next video.